Wednesday is here, and I am so excited for Winey Wednesday. Cheers, you guys. Let me find myself real quick on here. Here we are. Okay, it says it's waiting for me, but I am live. At least I think I'm live. Yeah, it says I'm live. We're 42 seconds in, people. Oh, there we go. And I'm getting an ad. Love it. Love it when I get an ad. Okay, we're gonna skip the ad and hopefully we're gonna get going here. All right, it has been a full couple of weeks, you guys. Like a full couple of weeks. I am happy that it is Wednesday. I am happy that the week is almost over. Cheers. We're drinking a Petite Syrah this evening. Okay, so this is Winey Wednesday live, and I am going to be scrapjacking. Let's get me out of the way there. Going to be scrapjacking Bookish Shala. No, I don't want to turn that into a sticker. Stop it. Okay. Cancel. Cancel. What's it saying? Cancel. Discard changes. Okay. So this is her layout. It is a one photo layout, some layers of paper, a little bit of mixed media, and it is on a bordered background. Really love this. I love the colors. I love everything about it. I think it is super sweet and amazing. And I am going to scrapbook this photo of Chloe and Lana next to this biplane when they went to Aviation Day last summer. So here it is. Hello, guys. Yay, pour your wine and join. I'm like, ha. Okay, so let's find some papers. The only thing I did was pull out my stencil because I knew I wanted to have some stenciling where she has some of the splatters. I might splatter too, but I knew that I wanted the stencils there, so went ahead and made that one happen. Now I'm just gonna flip through my papers of what I have in this kit. Okay. Don't want black. Don't want that. Don't want that. I'm kind of liking this diagonal stripe. I'm also kind of liking the wood veneer. I think we're going to go with the wood veneer. And then because she has a border around hers, I think I am going to do a border around mine, maybe. I don't want to do a border. Okay, we're not going to do a border. I'm not feeling a border. Usually I am a border girl, but I am not feeling a border right now. Okay, so root beer float for you. That sounds delicious. Okay, so talk to me. This is kind of early for a Winey Wednesday. And I'm just getting back into the groove of Winey Wednesdays. So talk to me about what is going on in your scrappy lives, in your lives, whatever you want to talk about. Because there's been a lot in mine, and I feel like I'm going to word vomit it all if nobody tells me about what's going on with them. Okay. All right, so she had like mixed media around her photo and then up here in the corner and some really cool embellishment right there. So I am going to do that. I have no idea what colors I'm even going to scrapbook with this, but I feel like you really can't go wrong with blue. I am a fan of blue. I like it a lot. Green is my favorite color, but I love a good blue. All right, so what I'm going to do is I put a little bit darker up there, and then I'm just going to do lightly all over the stencil, so there's like a little bit of ghosts, airplanes all throughout the background. And then I'm going to darken some here, because this is where the papers will go. I want kind of like the edge of the papers to get a little bit more there. So that is good. There we go. So we have the darker airplanes and then the lighter ghosty bits of airplanes. Planning pages for your photos from England and Europe. Oh, Kelly. Yes. That's awesome. How big is this album going to be? Is it going to span multiple ones? Your screen is black. Is anyone else's screen black? I did have a moment where I had to go out and go back in to watch my own video, so maybe that could help Annette. And hey, Sherry, how are you? Okay, so we got that going on. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the layout I'm jacking again. Okay, layers, washi tape, decoration. Okay, now I've got that in my mind because I kind of forgot what was going on. Now that that's in my mind, I am ready to go and ready to get this show on the road, I guess. Okay. All right. Finishing up a vacation album from 2016. Yes. Using load challenges. That, you know what? There are so many great challenges these days that I am just really loving it. And I know 30 Days of Sketches is coming up here shortly in June. I think I might be playing along with some of the days. I don't think I'm going to make it to all of the days of 30 Days of Sketches. I just kind of want to do my own thing a little bit and scrapbook my own thing a little bit. You know what I mean? And just kind of just go at it and have myself a grand old time scrapbooking. I'm gonna pull out this. Now I thought I was going to use this as a full piece of paper, and I'm still going to leave enough so I can use this as a full kind of rainbow type piece of paper. So I'll have this kind of kept off to the side so I can. And then I am going to cut this down so it's just the blue colors. For this layout, because I'm kind of going with all kinds of blue right now, And some of that is a little teal, and some of it is blue. And then of course we have the black, which is definitely going to be a portion. And now that I've decided that I'm bringing in this black, I want to matte this. So what I'm going to do, so that it's kind of even around the sides of the wood planks, I'm going to do 1/4 of an inch off of each side. Now you could have just done a 1/2 inch off of each side and you'd get the same thing, but I don't want my wood planks to really be too different, right? Like I don't want too much of a wider plank here and this one be skinnier. 6 weeks. Oh, wow, that's amazing. I am so impressed. 4,000 photos. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that is going to be a process for you. I mean, if you didn't want to call them down and you wanted them all in albums, you could just use like photo, like those photo sleeve things, in between like special photos you want a scrapbook. I did that with my, what is that called? Where did we go? Hearst Castle. We didn't have 4,000 photos, but, hey Sharon, happy birthday, to whoever's birthday it is right now. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Chloe is doing good. She is, downstairs, hanging out on the sofa. She's kicked up with, you know, she's all comfy and kicked up right now. She had some pain medicine recently. She's taking that less and less and more of the ibuprofen and Tylenol. And, yeah, the bruises are nasty. They're nasty. But she is doing good. So thank you for asking. Okay. I do believe that this is going to go like this. And this is going to go underneath of it. So I'm just going to rip it because nobody's going to see that. And we'll just put it here to kind of line this up. Now I'm lining this up on wood grain lines instead of lining it up with my grid mat to actually get it lined up. Okay. So now I have that on that side. Oh, sorry, Sharon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mind is very mushy right now. I'm gonna make that go just a little bit further. Okay. This bad boy is gonna be here. Because I like that a lot. You know what? I have decided something. I'll pull that off. I wasn't liking this paper directly on top of this paper. So what I'm going to do is cut this down, and this is going to be the border around that paper. So what am I doing? I don't even know what size this paper is exactly. I don't know if I pulled it out of a sheet and didn't like a paper pad. Did I trim it? I don't know. Okay. So we'll do that there and that there. And we'll pull that gently off so it doesn't rip everything to shreds. You keep watching a ton of videos, you need to start well, thank you. You know, sometimes it's nice to just sit and watch. I do love watching YouTube videos when I scrapbook, because I feel like, you know, I've got like a crafty friend or something around, and I like hearing, you know, what's going on in people's lives and why they're making their decisions that they are making, because I find that fascinating. Okay, then we're going to put this here. There is adhesive, but you need to add a little bit more. Okay. So we'll put this here. Okay, and now I need this one here. So the paper I want to use for this is the same exact size of my photo. So I'm going to cut off 1/4 inch off of here. Nobody's going to miss this part of the biplane. We're already missing part of it anyway. So an extra 1/4 inch is not going to matter, at least to me, in this case. Sometimes that extra bit of space, that extra 1/4 inch, might mean all of the important details on a photo. So, you know, you're not going to cut your photo if there are important details in that little bit. Hey, Deb. Right? Like, you're not going to do that. What I think I'm going to do is Shala has a little bit more of layers, and my layers are turning into layers that I like, right? Like they're turning into more sandy layers than what the layers are in the sketch, which is fine. Or not the sketch, the layout that I'm jacking, which is fine, right? A layout that you're getting inspiration from is just like a sketch. You can't really see with all the layers. You make it work for you, right? If there's something in that sketch that you're not a particular fan of, then you're not going to use that part of the sketch, right? If there's part of a layout that you're just like, oh, like I am a fan of this layout, it's gorgeous, but why in God's name did she put butterflies all over that thing? You know, you can jack that layout and it doesn't have to have butterflies on it. Okay, I want some lift, so I'm going to put some fun foam on here. And then the best way I have found to adhere fun foam, if you're not using a liquid one, is start your tape off of the fun foam, go across the fun foam, and then end off of the fun foam. It sticks a lot better that way. Okay, and then I'm going to put this here. Now I just have to decide how I want this to layer over here, right? Like, do I want it up at the top? Do I want it down at the bottom? Well, I want to put a washi or something across here. So what I'm going to do is have this go over it just a little bit. And then instead of, then I have to figure out where I want it to go here, right? Like, I don't want it to line up perfectly with any of these edges of paper. I want it to kind of go in the middle of it so that you can see through the vellum to that paper, and then you can see the actual paper without the vellum as well. All right, I'm going to put this back on my grid mat. I'm going to make sure we got this lined up properly. All right, and then I'm going to pop that down. Now I got to bring back in this. And remember, I put this darker here because I knew these papers were going to be here. And I put this darker here because I knew that there was going to be some embellishment to go. Naughty, naughty. We won't tell on you. Oh, you're still dealing with migraines. Oh, Deb, do they think that that's gonna go away once you're finished healing? Oh, second surgery for the other one? Okay. Differences in color is amazing. Oh, that is awesome. I am so glad for you, Deb. Okay. I'm gonna put it this way. I was toying with the idea of showing a full bit of airplane here, but I think it makes it go too far over. So I'm going to cover up some of the airplane, but I also don't want this line to line up with my paper. So I'm going to cover up that line as well. I hope this isn't like too basic of explanations. Sometimes people want to hear the whys behind, and sometimes people are just like, run your mouth, Sandy. Or just run your mouth. So, vision change induced migraine since I was a teen. Oh, okay, only another month. All right, my fingers are crossed, my prayers are up, all of my good thoughts and I can possibly do, so that after a month, you won't have to deal with that anymore. Okay, so in case anybody just came on, because we just got a lot of people joining, Chloe is doing good. She's doing real good. So she's good. I feel bad because I'm training somewhere right now to be a store manager. And last week on her first day of training, was it last week? I said only last week. Last week on her first day of training, I electrocuted myself and then had to leave and cut her training short. And then I was gone the next day, obviously. I only got this tiny, tiny little burn mark from the electrocution. That's it, that tiny one. My chicken maple butter burn is larger than that. But anyway, and there's still a little bit of weird numbness going on here. But anyway, so I feel really bad for this girl. And I'm like, you know what? It's going to be fine. Next week, we've got a plan. We'll get started. Well, Chloe ended up having her emergency appendectomy on Sunday. So no, she went to the doctor on Sunday. Was transferred to the hospital by ambulance. They wouldn't even let anyone drive her. And then Monday, I left work early to go be with Chloe before her surgery. Christopher was with her all morning. And then Tuesday, I left her as well because I went in, I did a couple hours of floor work on the floor at work while Christopher was home. I came home and was with Chloe, and my poor trainee has not been getting trained very well. So if we could have no more medical emergencies in the next couple weeks, that would be great. That'd be great for our family, and that'd be great for this girl that I'm supposed to be training to. You know what I mean? It was like somebody washed a window. That's awesome. Run my mouth. Thanks, Annette. I appreciate that. So yeah, if we could just not have any more emergencies in our life right now, that'd be beautiful. That would seriously be beautiful. Okay, now there is not going to be a lot more that this layout ends up having. I'm going to do some decoration. I'm going to do my line and a title, but there's a lot of color and a lot of, even though it's all shades of blue, there's a lot going on here. And I just don't think that it's going to need a whole bunch of things. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want anyone else to like be miserable and stuff, but honestly, I'm a little bit over the stuff. Okay, I'm going to use this washi tape. This is a tissue tape kind. Well, I don't know if it's a tissue tape or a washi tape, but it's from Tim Holtz, and it's got words and dictionary. I almost said dictionary verses, like a Bible. Not dictionary verses. Dictionary entries, definitions. That's what I'm looking for. So there is that. And I kind of want this in the center of these two teal. No, I don't. So I want to put another layer of washi tape here. So I'm just going to do it to the edge of this teal, like where these two teal blues meet up. Okay. And then, as you can see, this vellum comes almost down to the edge here. So I want to do something about that as well. And what I think I'm going to do, because I don't want to put another layer of washi, at the bottom, I'm going to peel this up. All right, we're going to get new washi because that one is doing its own thing, and I'm not here for it. Okay. What I'm going to do is bring it down below that join line of the two teals, which I'm glad I used this because now memories right there, but I might cover that up too. Okay, and then I'm going to take another washi, and what I'm going to do is layer it over top of the dictionary washi. Whoops. That is not what I wanted to do. You know, it probably would be a lot easier if I put the washi down first and then this. And then I'm going to use the same washis that I use down here up here to kind of create this place where I'm going to put the embellishment cluster. And I'm not going to have it go around the black border of that paper. What I'm going to do is wrap it around the top layer. Okay. All right. Now, I don't have any set travel stuff for this layout. Which is something I normally would use with a airplane layout, but I'm pretty sure, right? I was like, I'm pretty sure there's foam airplanes in here. But the question is, do I want to use the airplanes, or do I want to use, since I've got these kind of cog things going on here, what I might want to do, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. What I might want to do is take these cogs and kind of use them as like my base decoration down here. And then I can put another one up here. Or I actually think I like it better down here. And then I'll be able to place my airplane here. Okay. Is there enough room on these to combine? Ooh, do you know how happy that would make me if I could combine these guys? Like, I get such joy out of combining my thickers and making more space for them, because that means I have more room to buy other things, right? Like, it gives me so much joy to do this, you guys. I cannot even explain to you how happy this makes me right now to do this. Ah, look at that. Trash. Okay. Now that might not seem like, look how old these stickers were, $3. That might not seem like a lot, but honestly, that just made me so happy. So happy. Have I ever had a chance? Yay, you did make it. How is everyone doing? My Disney princess friend. I'm sorry. You're just my Disney princess friend forever and always. New Zealand red wines. So Esther, I did a wine advent calendar 2 years ago, and I think it had red wine in there. You love it too, right? It just brings so much joy. I will say it's funny because when we moved to Washington, I found a wine from Lodi, California, which was up the street from us, that I really like. And I call it the circus wine because it has like Big Top Circus label on it. And I don't know what the name of it is. But I am drinking my favorite winery wine, which, by the way, on my birthday was National Wine Day. And they had a ginormous sale. And I put all this wine in my cart. Free shipping. I put all this wine in my cart, and that's usually how I get my favorite winery, the one that I have the wines at, one that I have my name on the vine. I usually place a big order a couple times a year when they have free shipping, and I put more wine in there than I expected to buy, and I showed it to Christopher, and I was like, which years, which ones do you think I should get? Because the years differ. And he pressed buy. So I have a lot of wines showing up at my house in the next couple of days. Tornado cleanup going, yeah. Yeah. But you guys were safe, right? You just had, right? Am I remembering correctly? You didn't have huge damage? I know your internet and your electric and stuff was out, but I don't remember. I'm sorry, guys. Details are slipping me right now, and I'm so sorry. I'm usually better at remembering the things. It's just not happening right now. I feel like with what everyone, and I mean everyone has been going through it lately, I feel like I almost need a cheat sheet to remember everything. There's just so many people going through so many things right now. You know? You need to go to Walla Walla. We went there. We went to No, did we go to Walla Walla? No, we went to the Walla Walla Steak Company, but it wasn't in Walla Walla. There, we went to, oh, I've never seen so many tasting rooms in buildings before. Like there was like a conglomerate of them. Some of them had restaurants. I forget which one we went to, but we went to one of those, and they had really good wine, and their cheese and fruit board was absolutely amazing. They had golden raisins, and I'm not usually a fan of golden raisins, but I ate every single one of them. They were really good. Really good. Yeah, I bet it is. And everybody, I'm sure it has that kind of stuff going on, and it's hard to get people to come out and fix that kind of stuff. My heart is going out to you guys right now for dealing with that. Okay, I'm going to pull this down a little bit. And my title was going to be Fly Girls, but I think we're going to call it The Crew of Fly Gals instead of Girls Fly Gals. You know, just because. And then we've got this little guy right here. The color matches, but I don't really have a place for it. That color does not match. If I wanted a pop it in your face, that would definitely be it. Okay, let's see what kind of blue stuff I got going on here. We got a bow. We got a big old bow. We don't want a bow on our airplane. I might want a bow there though. I kind of like that. Kind of like that where it goes over the crew word right there. I don't really feel like this layout needs a whole lot more. Because like I said, there's a lot of, I really do like that bow for some reason. I can't tell you the exact reason why, but I do like it. So we're going to put it on there. I mean, it feels a little weird. I'm not going to lie, but I like it. So, you know, if something feels weird and you don't like it, then take it off your page. If it feels weird and you do like it, then like go for it, right? I want to put this here. It says Making Forever Memories. And then I accidentally lined that up right there with that piece of paper, and I don't want to do that. So I want to move it slightly so it doesn't get lined up with any of those other paper lines. Oh, I was like, well, maybe I like that bow better, but no, I like that weird blue bow right there, you guys. I can't tell you why, but I do, right? Sometimes there's just weird stuff that you are going to like and you're going to put on your layout, and you know, you don't really have to explain yourself to anyone. If you like it, then you like it, and that's all there is to it. I can't exactly tell you why I like it, but I do like it. What I would prefer is to have a little bit of a little bit more color right there. Nope, I don't like that. So I am looking for some little bits that will give me the color that I want right there. And I might not have any more. So what I think I'm going to do is use a label sticker to give me a little bit more of a base here. Like this, but it is very white. And I'm working with the blues. So I'm gonna blue it up. I did that by sticking that bad boy on a Post-it note, because I don't have to worry about anything getting messed up on a Post-it note, right? Like, who cares if my Post-it note gets stuff on it. Okay, we're gonna put that there so that I can still see my gear. And then I'm gonna put my bow here because I like it where it goes across the crew. I think what I'm gonna do is add just a tiny, tiny little bit of adhesive so it stays stuck down. There we go. I mean, it'll stay stuck down eventually when it's in my album, right? Like that's not a big deal at all. And then I'm going to add some blue, and teal hearts. Just a couple of them. Okay. I'm going to put that one down there. And then put that one there. And this last light blue one, I'll put right there under Making Forever Memories. Okay. And now I need some letters, right? Okay, let's see what we got here too, because I've got all of these bad boys. I want to put the geotag there and then move my heart next to it like that. Do I want... No, I don't. I'm going to leave that there because I do have this black over here. Like it better like that though. Okay. So I've got that there. Now I just need my title. And this, if you watched my kit, like catch-up video type thing, I combined 3 packages of these letter stickers onto these. This makes my heart so happy. Okay. So the crew, F, L, Y, G A L I actually think I'm going to change this. And I'm going to put an exclamation point. And this is going to say, the crew, that's a fly gal. I like weird, long titles, you guys. It's one of the things I like in my scrapbooking. If you don't like that kind of thing in your scrapbooking, you're not going to. That's THAT. That's A. That'll work. The crew. T H A T. That's a fly gal. And then something can go there to balance it. And I'm going to pull out those white foamy things again. Nope, way too big. Way too big. So that won't work. What else do I got going on over here? That needs to go there. I need a little bit of wood veneer up there. I decided, unless do I want this wood veneer instead? Oh, where did you just go? You just flipped. There you are. Maybe that one there. And oh, I like that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put that one there. And then this one up at the top. Okay. We're gonna adhere down that edge too. Maybe we should put the fly gal down here. I think that's going to solve my problem. It's a good thing none of these scrapbooking companies actually use stuff that has an actual good adhesive on it, huh? Because otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do all this. Okay, and then I'm just going to journal real quick. Yay, I'm so glad your condensing inspired you. Yes, you need to post so we can see it. Okay, the crew, that's a fly gal. Okay, so this is Lana and Chloe. At Aviation Day 2023. Okay, and that's all I'm going to put down for that one. I'm toying with the idea. No, I'm not. I don't want it. Okay, I'm gonna call this good, you guys. I am happy with it. I like my color scheme. I like what I have jacked. Just gone at 2 p.m. Okay, enjoy. Um, Here is my inspiration layout. You kind of see them both on there now. And I need to charge my phone. So there is that. I got that going there, this going here, another layout done, another layout using my never ending kit. And I am going to sign off, say goodnight, and go check on Chloe because it's been a hot minute since I was downstairs. I checked on her right before I came up to do this. And I'll go check on her and call Christopher to see why he's not home yet. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys around the internet. And if they would only stop changing the way they do lives, I could find the button. Okay, bye.